Alright, what's up guys? This is Park ERS with just a quick little kind of guide for, some people are starting Ironman, some people haven't tried it yet. And for those of you who don't know, Ironman is a new game mode that Jagex released for RuneScape a while ago. And basically what you do is you can't trade other players and you can't use the GE, you can't really get any help from other players. And it's been out for a while. And there's actually two game modes for RuneScape 3, which is different than old school RuneScape. And it's just regular Ironman, which is just no trading, no GE, none of that. And there's hardcore Ironman mode, which is that I am. And that's you still can't do the same stuff as a regular Ironman, but this time you can't die. And once you get up to a certain point, which is a 1K total level and a 1600 total level, you can buy extra lives. The first one at 1K total for 100K, and the next one at 1600 total for 10 mil, I believe. And so basically, what this video is going to be is just kind of like kind of a starter guide, I guess, to help out the newer people that want to try Iron Man and they don't really know where to start. And honestly, the first thing that you need to do when making an Iron Man account is kind of set a goal for yourself. And this could be with like any kind of skill. Like I set an agility goal very first thing, and I had it before I even had a 500 total level. And you just gotta set a goal, kind of get prepared, get into that goal, and try and figure out everything that will help you with that goal. And eventually you'll get to that goal. Just don't give up on it. And the next thing I want to talk about is, after you have that goal, may it be like maybe it'll be a melee goal, or if it'll be like a mage goal, something like that along the lines of combat. Then there's armor shops in there's one here in Berthorpe, which is a melee armor shop, and there's one for mages. Like there's a lot of mage shops for runes and all that all around like RuneScape. There's one in I don't know how to pronounce this. Is it Yanile, Yanil, whatever? And there's even one in Varrock, just helps you get some starter runes. And of course there are caves here in Berthorpe that kind of they'll help you get some starter gear if you don't have the money for it yet, or you just don't know where to get the money for it. And they'll drop bones for prayer. They'll drop capes for starting out, like mage capes, spellstorm drape, all that. It's just yeah, it's just kind of nice and easy because everything you need from like levels 1 to 30 is here in Berthorpe and Taverley. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you where the first shop is, and I'll show you where those caves are with the beginning monsters to kind of help you start out, and then we'll just move on to probably the next best thing is the Combat Academy, and we'll move on to there. So yeah, the first shop you're gonna want to be looking at is right over here in Berthorpe, where it's just right next to this bank over here, and you know you zoom in on it. There's the lodestone. You just run south, and it's right here. And it's really easy to access, and it has some pretty nice gear for beginners. I think it has up to iron. Yeah, it has bronze and iron gear, just kind of help you set up. Some range gears here too, and arrows, bows, all that. You get these first free bronze sword and this first charge bow for free, and it's just really helpful to people who don't really have the money for all this good, like better gear yet. So yeah, that's where you can get your first few items. So after you get your first weapon, whether it be a charge bow or a bronze sword for free, you can just come over here into this cave, which is right northwest of the lodestone, I believe. And it's just right over here. There's a lodestone, just run up and then run straight up that path. And basically in this cave, what you can do is you go in here and there's three sections of trolls. Here are the melee ones over there, and I believe the range ones are up here. And yeah, these ones are range, and they drop range stuff. The melee ones drop some melee gear, like the Blade Storm Drape, I believe. And it just kind of helps you set out. And then here are the mage ones that can help you kind of get some beginner mage gear. And I mean, they're pretty easy to attack. I mean, You just click them and it's one hit, they're dead almost always, even as a level 3 starting out. And it's decent XP for starting out, so you should really come here like one of the first things after you get your first weapon. So now that after you have first few like weapons, maybe some gear that will help you out a little bit more, you might need some money and some pretty easy money making guide. Like this is really easy, super simple. All you have to do is come over here a little bit north of the Taverley Lodestone, and it's just south of this Birthright Bank, and you just kill these cows. And basically what you do is you pick up their hides, and after you pick up the hide, you just come straight north of here, and there's a guy that will tan these hides for you right here. And basically, with these tanned hides, you already have a needle on your tool belt right here, and you can just make some leather gloves, whatever, and you bring it back up, and you can sell them to this first shop I showed you right here. I can't click it, that sucks. And you just trade them to this shopkeeper, and basically it's pretty decent, easy starter money, because I mean, you just sell them, and these ones are obviously not that great, but I mean, once you get up to the higher leveled crafting stuff, like leather boots were really good for me when I started out. I know the Jagex had nerfed them since then, but I mean, it's just pretty simple money, because I mean, obviously starter gear is pretty cheap. I mean, 60, and it goes like the biggest, most expensive thing here is only 560 GP. That's not that hard to get after just a few minutes of spending times at the cows, just getting your crafting up, getting some pretty decent money as a starter. So yeah. Alright, the last thing I'm going to show you in this video right now is just this Combat Academy. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically, it teaches you how to use the evolution of combat, which is the combat system that was released a while ago. And it's in Lumbridge, just almost directly north of the lodestone here. You see the lodestones right here, and it's just straight up this path. You'll see it, it's pretty hard to miss, and it's right across from the general store. And basically what you do here is, if you start your training, it will teach you, oh my bad, it will teach you how to, like use your combat in Evolution of Combat. And a lot of you will already know how to do that, and obviously it's pretty simple stuff. Basically, at the end of this, you get a lot of experience. I mean, you can use it for whatever you want. I know a lot of Ironman that started out as like skillers and stuff, and they just came over here, learned how to do this stuff, and they got like, I think you get around 14 experience lamps, and you can use them on whatever skill you want. And they just used it on their Slayer, because I mean, that's what you gotta do. And what you do is you start here, or whichever one you're on, and you just do it to the max you can, like the best score you can get on it. And basically, you'll get the same amount of XP lamps as there are these squares on these lines. So that's 3 times 7, which is 21. That's 21 XP lamps that give like decent experience for, starting out. And it does range to the level for the skill you give it on. So basically, if you come here like directly after making your account, you can get some pretty high levels just right off the bat. And I mean, if you don't know how to use the Evolution of Combat and you want to learn, this is a good way to do it too. So it's really just a super easy thing to do, and you can learn how to do it like right off the bat. There's no like bad things that could happen here. I mean, it's safe for hardcore Ironman. It's, super easy XP that you can get right off the bat. Alright guys, I hope this video helped, and obviously I'm still kind of a little bit edgy and kind of hard. I'm not kind of hard, I'm sorry. I'm pretty crappy at this still, at video making. I don't know how to edit very well, and I just hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope that I can improve and you guys can give me some pointers on how to improve. And I just hope you enjoy Ironman mode as much as I have. And if you have any questions ever, you can join my clan chat, and the name of that is Hardcore Haze. And basically, we're a mostly hardcore Ironman clan, mostly Ironman clan. There's about 90% Ironman. There's a few hundred members, not a few hundred, there's a little over 100 members. And, we try to help out as much as we can with, people struggling with issues. And, they've helped me a lot. I hope I've helped some people in there. And, if you ever have any questions, just join that clan chat or come to World 16. We're usually just hanging around and you'll see our Vexillum out and up, and you can read that and find out how to get in touch with me. I am the owner and my name is Best of, and that's just, that's just my name, and you can just PM me whenever. My public and private are always on, and my clan chat's always on, all that. And I just hope I helped, and hopefully more videos up soon. And of course, this is going to be a three-part series, starting with beginner, intermediate, and then advanced. And I'm gonna try and help out as many people as I can with our Ironman mode and starting out. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you later.